podcast. We got different setup this week. We got the usual people, you know, the homies, the 40 City cast, and I got special guest Zell, former teammate at NCA&T. Today we want to talk to you about PWI versus HBCU debate. We hear about it on social media a lot. So Zell, I want to start things off. I had a question for you. I know coming out of high school, you were, you know, one of the top athletes out here. You went to Kinston High School. Y'all won a state championship in basketball. You won the state championship in football. I just want to ask you, I know you had a few offers coming out. What made you choose A&T over any of the PWI offers that you had? And if you had to do it again, would you?
Honestly, you know, my visit was really what set me for A&T. It really just felt like, you know, I was kind of like back home. And, you know, for the next 4 years, I wanted to be like the most comfortable. So, you know, my sister went to A&T, my brother was there. I get to play both sports. So, you know, I just wanted to, you know, be the most comfortable. And I felt like that was just really the easiest decision to make. And all the other offers was mostly for basketball. And I didn't want to put the football down yet. So, I didn't want to put the football down yet. So, you know, I decided to play both.
I got you. So you saying like you only had what offers did you have from the PWI schools? So like, and was the how different was the culture when you went to go visit these PWIs versus A&T?
I mean, so like High Point is definitely different.
Right.
High Point, Radford, Charleston Southern, and all these are all basketball offers.
Right.
High Point, Charleston Southern, Radford, Pfeiffer, and I had like Wingate and Mount Olive. And then I had an ODU offer, but I ain't talked to the head coach. I ain't talked to the head coach my whole senior year, so that's why I didn't go there.
Did you take a visit to ODU?
I did. Not an actual. It wasn't an actual visit. It was just like I went to a game. I went and saw the facilities and I saw a game and that was it.
So did you go to an A&T football game, and then did you go to a football game in any of these PWIs or like the Power 5 PWIs?
I was getting recruited by Duke, but you know that ain't going nowhere. So I did go to a Duke and Carolina football game, so that was lit. But I went to a lot of A&T games because my brother was there.
Thanks.
Other than that, I mean, I went to an ODU game, a Duke game, and that was really it.
All right, before I set this question up, I want to, Keon, you played at University of Virginia, big PWI Power 5. Did you have any HBCU offers, and did you go to an HBCU football game before you like chose to go to Virginia? Can they hear me?
But I've been to a couple of HBCU games or homecoming games for real before I really got into the whole football and recruiting wave. And I've definitely seen a difference, you know what I'm saying, as far as the environment. Like Zell say, like you feel like you're at home, you feel like you know everybody around you, you feel comfortable. And then like taking them visits to the PWIs, it's like, all right, like I feel comfortable, but I'm not around the same people that I'm used to seeing. And even like the people that I'm used to seeing, they kind of a little different too. Like, so it's a culture shock, but I don't know. I'm not gonna say it was a bad experience at a PWI,
just different.
But I just had to adjust a lot. It's different.
So like just talking about like from the scope of football, because Denzel, I was a teammate for a little bit at North Carolina A&T, and I before then I was at NC State. So for me, like just talking about football wise, like reason why I was like more pulled towards like a PWI in the beginning in the football realm was because like when I went to the football games, like the whole crowd is like lit the whole time. They actually care about the football game. When I came in A&T, I remember my first like homecoming, and the stadium was like real full. At halftime, you know what I'm saying, half the crowd leave and go with the band. So like as a football player, like how did you feel like playing a football game, seeing everybody leave at HBCU versus when you like see on TV Alabama, Ohio State, NC State play football, a whole crowd in the game and only focused on the game?
But see, I mean, you know, I did used to care about that, you know, like, you know, just talking to like, you know, regular students, because you do interact with, you know, the so-called fans, you feel me? So I used to care, but like when you on the field, I ain't looking at none of that. Like
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
locked in.
Right.
I mean, so I'm trying to win the game. I ain't
Facts.
worried about who watching. You feel me? So I mean, they can say they saw whatever, but the whole time they weren't there. Shit, they gotta live with them telling me they was there and they really weren't there, type of thing. So I don't really worry about that.
Facts. Cause like I remember before I made my decision to go to NC State, I went to an A&T game with my uncle, and that's like I was like cool. I like this is cool, man. I was liking it, and then I seen at halftime the game was good too. And the game was really good. I remember I think the score maybe like it was like a 3-point game at halftime, and then like the whole crowd, not the whole crowd, but like half the crowd, 40% of the crowd left, and I was like, oh, hold on now, like.
I mean, but that's how it be though. That's how it be though, because like everybody, trying to get to that next move. So like the game, they think the game only be lit for like the first half. You feel me? And then however the score is at halftime, that's going to debate if they stay or if they leave, type of thing.
Facts.
And if they not really there for nobody, if they like a regular student, like they're not tired of nobody, so they're just about to leave. Like
Facts.
you feel me? And you got to know like what type of people we dealing with. We dealing with black people, so you feel me?
Facts.
So like they if they don't care, they don't care. They gonna leave. Like
That's facts, bro.
Do y'all think that affect recruiting though?
1,000%.
1,000%, yeah.
Because like
As far as what, like the crowd leaving early?
Yeah. Like Dan, he said he was going to visit and
yeah, the
he
visit
seen
was
that
going
and was
well.
like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah, like I was
but,
like this kind of cool.
It all depends. It all depends on like the type of player you are. Like I don't feed off the crowd. You feel me?
Yeah.
I don't feed off the crowd. I like when the crowd in it. It do bring a different dynamic to the game. But the whole time I ain't really worried about it. You feel me? Like
So whether it's 20,000 or you playing the same way.
yeah, I'm playing the same way.
I respect that. I just like for me, at least personally, and I don't know about for y'all, like in high school, I don't know, the more people that was at the game, the more I wanted to show out and shine. And then for me too, another thing that went to it when I was thinking about it at the time, when I thought I was still gonna make the league, like you know what I'm saying, you looking at exposure, and I feel like HBCUs now they're starting to get a little bit more exposure since more people are learning about them. But like since Deion got at Jackson State, well, I thought like HBCUs didn't get that much exposure. I was down the street from A&T. I only seen them play on TV maybe one time my whole childhood. But I can turn on ESPN and see Carolinas and see the Dukes and the NC States like every Saturday. So I feel like
And I wholeheartedly get that too. And that's another thing. You feel me? Like. And this is me talking to myself. You feel me? I ain't gonna say I didn't get that much exposure coming out of high school. Like it all depends on like the market that you got coming out of like high school. You feel me?
Right.
I went to Kinston. You feel me? Kinston known for basketball, so that's why I had I had a good amount of basketball offers, and I was okay. So, being a football player, like going against the grain. And you feel me? Coming straight out of high school, not going to like a prep school and then going, you feel me? Like coming straight out of high school, like it was just, different. I didn't really have that, like market. Like I didn't go like to a Hargrave or I didn't go to like something else in like a Fort Union. I didn't go there and then go there. Like, you feel me? Like if I would have went to like a prep school, it all depends on what you want to do. Like, you feel me? Like, it wasn't that big enough for me. I was going, I was going to compete wherever I went. It was like, I was just going to ball out wherever I went. And, if I was good enough, hey, we going to make it there. If not, it is what it is. I can start my life on the back end. I was never a dummy.
I feel you. So like, let's say like, just to like play devil's advocate here. If you would have had like more like bigger offers in football, would you think you still would have chose A&T? Like let's say I don't know who you rock with Miami, right? In football.
But in football?
Yeah, before.
Don't use a different school.
What you say?
He was sliding to Miami over A&T, bro. You something different.
I mean, let's do Carolina then. Stars.
Okay, yeah.
Fuck them.
Dang. Just like that.
I mean, y'all still salty over the 2 L's that y'all got this past year.
Exactly. They have no room to talk right now.
Hey, look.
It's all right.
Hey, listen, we both got the same thing in the end. Nothing. So, But back,
we got a great head coach. I don't know what y'all got going on over there.
They lost the great coach.
The number one, the number one recruit class in the
Buddy
country.
home with a puppy. They got that dude a puppy.
Hey,
what we
chill.
talking about? Go ahead.
Hey, look, y'all got
They felt so bad for that man. They got him a puppy.
Hey, look, y'all got it.
Those he got. Bro. Y'all got the last two, but over the span of his
I
career.
don't care. They felt so bad for that man. They couldn't beat Carolina one time. They got him a puppy.
We did beat y'all one time. We smacked y'all at home.
Okay, but at the end of the season, what happened?
Y'all lost to Kansas. Y'all blew a 25-point lead.
I'm talking about against y'all. Bro.
I don't remember that game. I'm talking about national championship.
Now niggas got amnesia, but niggas remember that puppy that they got. You got right.
Look, man, answer the question, man.
Hey,
I got an emotional support dog.
Hey, man, answer the question.
Oh, if I would have got an offer from
Like Carolina or something, cause like,
see which one I'm choosing.
yeah, I'm saying, cause like I don't know about you, like, but like coming through high school, I mean just me personally, I don't know about y'all. I just always pictured like a PWI. I don't know if like a lot of kids grow up in sports thinking, you know.
I wanted to go to Carolina if
Okay.
it was for basketball or for football. Like, I just never. I mean, I got like them automated letters and want nothing like personal.
Okay, I got you.
So like, you feel me? I'm not gonna go out my way, like do that. But if I got an offer from them and an offer from A&T, like, you feel me? It all depends on like, cause you gotta ask these coaches questions.
Yeah.
And if I ask a coach a question like, what's your plan for me? And he got this whole new map for my career, like, I'm gonna go to A&T because I want to be a receiver.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if he want to take me to a safety, like, nah, bro. Like, nah, I'm good on that.
Yeah, because
I'm glad you brought that up too.
Yeah.
Say that again?
I'm glad you brought that up. So it's probably gonna be a lot of people who watch this who probably in high school, middle school, whatever the case may be. So like just knowing like how coaches talk, you know what I'm saying? We all done heard the spiel like, oh, we want you to start freshman year. We're gonna put you play quarterback. All right, you're gonna be the quarterback. We're gonna do X, Y, and Z. And then when you get there, they move you to corner. They move you to. They might put you on DN. Like you never know. So just really trying to like.
Want to get there.
Exactly.
Everything.
I feel like that's big for the young boys to know.
Mm-hmm.
But how do you know who to trust? You doing visits and stuff.
You gotta apply pressure, dog. You gotta ask them questions. Put them on the hot seat, just like they put you on the hot seat. Put them on the hot seat.
You gotta
ask
recruit
them
too.
Same questions. Like, what's your plan for me? Like, when I get here, what's your plan for me? Like, and if you feel that answer is genuine, or you feel like it's just like a automated answer, like he's telling everybody this, like, I mean, you'll be able to feel it. Like, I could feel it. Like,
yeah,
you just gotta be able to tell. Like, a lot of people got a good mouthpiece. Some people. They'll probably be like stuttering and, like not really knowing the answer, but you feel me? You should be able to feel it.
Do you feel like people get too caught up in the name of the school nowadays versus like what opportunity is best for them?
Wholeheartedly. Everybody go for the name of the school. Like, it won't never that for me. Like, would I have loved the experience? Yeah. But like I said, I gotta be honest with myself and know what like market I came from. Like, I came from that, not like a bottom tier market. Like, I was good, you feel me?
Yeah.
But I just came from bottom of the barrel competition. I wasn't put on a pedestal on like no type of way. So like, you feel me? I had to go to the school that showed me the most love, and you feel me? I was just gonna show them love and go out there and play.
I got you.
Let me switch it up a little bit. I know we're talking about sports and stuff, but it's a whole other side of PWIs and HBCUs. Academically,
I already know where you about to go.
Academically,
I'm about to
now
cut up.
because I went to A&T first, and I transferred to UNCG.
I'm about to cut up.
Everybody has their own experiences. So,
Maggie.
so I wanna hear from y'all. Darren, you was at NC State first, and you came to A&T after that. So I want to hear about how y'all felt about academically. Did y'all feel like y'all had the necessary resources? Did y'all feel like professors had y'all best interests at hand? Just all of that good stuff.
You asking me first or?
Whoever want to take it.
Dan, you gotta taste the both. So you answer first, and then I get my take.
Dude, as far as the professors like caring for you, definitely HBCU. I feel like the professors cared for me like way more. Like they checked on me, like made sure what I'm saying, my grades. So I had like a personal relationship with each of my professors. That resources wise, like definitely NC State, they had way more top of the line equipment. I was able to like get like a lot of hands on experience with like anything science pieces of equipment that I needed. It was already there. Versus at A&T, we had some good equipment. I don't want to say we just didn't have anything, but it wasn't nothing compared to NC State. And I felt like at NC State, like I was challenged more, like as far as in the classroom. I got the rules were kind of different as far as like it, because I had to sign a whole honor code or whatever before every exam at NC State, and then I got A&T. We didn't have to do none of that. It was a little bit more leeway. I without going into too many details. So I would say it was completely. I would say honestly, it's completely different both, and it depends on your major. I feel like if you had a science based background like an A&T, you know what I'm saying, they had a lot more like resources for you. But if you was like anything else, kind of like it was kind of pushed aside and wasn't like held up to a high standard. So I don't know, Keon, you went to a PWI. So like, how was your experience there as far as like school academics?
Yeah, real quick, explain what the honor code is. I feel like a lot of people may not know.
So basically, what the honor code, it's a long page before you take the test, but it's basically saying if you cheat, you get kicked out of school, like no questions asked, and you gotta sign it. If you don't sign it, you get a 0 on the exam. It's no way around it.
Oh, that's different.
He don't be playing, bro. One of my teammates got caught up in the honor code, bro. He got caught up in it. They gave him 48 hours to evacuate.
It's no joke, bro.
Yeah,
like,
they had like he went to
Not
trial
leave,
type
evacuate.
stuff. It's like judges involved. It's like judges involved in it. You go to court about it. Like they give you like an ultimatum. Like either you gonna do it this way or you got 48 hours to leave. They don't play at all.
At all, bro. I remember somebody got caught one of my first years at NC State, nigga. I was scared to even look at somebody's paper. Them TAs are snitches now.
Hey, whole time at A&T, you ain't trying, right?
Now let me tell you this quick story. When I was at UNCG, this like my first semester after leaving A&T, and keep in mind, like, yeah, you ain't cheating, you ain't trying to A&T, bro. I done been in like a little group chat one time where the student walks out. It was a math class, like calculus or something. Student walks out, hop in the group chat. He got pictures of all the questions. He's on Google, like around the corner in the lobby, just Googling all the answers and putting them in a group chat. So yeah, everybody cheating. Fast forward, I'm in UNCG now. I'm sitting like smack dab in the middle of the class. I got a Hispanic girl beside me. We taking our exam. It's one of my nutrition classes. Halfway through the exam, and the crazy thing is, bro, it wasn't like I just didn't study and I was cheating. I took my phone out for maybe 2 questions, bro, because you ever like you seen a question, you studied it, bro, you know the answer, but you second guessing yourself, so you just trying to like, man, bro, I know it's this, but let me just make sure. Like even if I would have got them 2 right, I still would have got a good grade on the exam. So I got my book bag like right here, right in front of me. My phone is in my book bag. Professor's like 2 rows ahead of me, like not paying attention at all. Keep in mind the Hispanic right beside me. So I take out my phone. I'm glancing up.
She snitched on you, bro.
Bro, she snitched on me. But this is how she did it. Like,
Oh, are you serious?
I'm writing, bro. Taking my exam. Like, I keep looking at my phone for like 2 questions, and she's like this. Like she keep hitting me with this right here. So then people start getting up and turning their exam, and I notice like, okay, she gets up, and I'm still like looking at my phone. But after that, I drop my phone, put it back in my bag. So I'm writing back on my paper and everything, going through the rest of my questions. She goes up to the front. She turns her exam in, but I don't know exactly what she said. But when I glance up, her and the professor walk out in the hallway. So I'm like, okay, well, shit. So I'm just going to keep taking my exam. Professor comes back in, nigga. For the rest of that exam, the professor is like, just staring at me. Like, I'm like this writing. I look up one time. This nigga's making perfect eye contact with me. I'm like, oh, fuck. So I know he know, bro. So then after that, I'm just act like I hit him with this, bro. You know how when you're taking the test, you're trying to act like you're thinking real hard. I'm like, with all this shit right here, like trying to calculate shit in my head. Nigga, it's a straight word exam. Ain't no numbers on there. So I'm just like trying to finesse my way out of it. Then I look back up at him. He's not in his seat. So I'm like, oh shit, where he at? This nigga is on the edge of my row, like looking straight down, trying to see where my book bag is and everything. So I'm just like, bro, yeah. In that sense, as far as like HBCU, you ain't got to worry about nobody snitching on you because everybody just trying to pass the exam best way they can. Sometimes it's cheating, sometimes it ain't. But at UNCG, if you was gonna cheat, you gotta hide it from half the damn students and the professors. That shit was crazy.
Oh yeah, I basically like when I on my first exam at A&T, when I saw niggas cheating, I was looking around like, wow, like is that he like blatantly in front of the professor, low key, like it was just standing there, like on his computer, and I'm like, yeah, it's different here, like this is completely different than what I'm used to. So hey, take that into account when y'all choosing. So like,
Facts.
So like culturally, you know what I'm saying? Me, Keenan, you got some experience. All of us except Zay got some experience at PWI. So like, I mean, Keenan, we went to pretty big PWIs though. So culturally, like, can you like go over like the differences like when you visit HBCU versus like when you're on campus as like a black dude? Because I know for me, like I almost knew almost all the black people on campus because you so very rarely see them. Like you might be in class of 250 people and you be the only black person in there. So
it's different, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, you definitely like all the black people at school because it's only a handful of you for real.
Mm-hmm.
And out of that handful, like at the school I'm at, they black, but some of them really not. You know what I'm saying? They grew up in like white neighborhoods for real, so they really weren't black. So you kind of end up dealing with like the football team for the most part, and a few people that are just there as far as like regular students too. But it was like an intimidation thing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so most
definitely.
kids there, they coming in the same way we competing on the field, they competing in the classroom. So like old girl did with Keenan, like she saw you was cheating, like, no, I'm gonna tell the professor because like I'm working hard for my grades. I want to make sure everybody else getting treated the same way. That's kind of how it worked. So like you really got to be like on your P's and Q's. Like I feel like I don't know. This is something I always thought about though. So I know at HBCUs, people dress up a lot for class, right?
Oh my God.
Fried Chicken Wednesday.
PWIs is the exact opposite, bro. The exact opposite.
You know how many times I wore my football jumpsuit?
PWI, they're gonna be like, bro, where you going?
Oh, they dress up at HBCU?
Yeah, bro. I'm talking about
all the time.
Damn,
every
I'm
day,
used to chicks
bro.
wearing sweatpants.
Not me though. Not me. I always used to sweat straight class.
I was already stuck in my ways before I got to A&T. I'm sweats and a t-shirt, but they be dressed, bro. I'm talking about fresh out the box J's, fresh tee, all that stuff, bro. Gucci t-shirts, like all that.
Yeah, the rivalry games was the biggest, bro. Like Central. Especially basketball, bro. So I know you ain't really get to see it because you was on the court and stuff, but bro, if you was in the stands,
I already know, bro.
Hey, they best fit possible, bro. Best fit possible.
So
I just can't see myself being focused at a HBCU, bro. If I'm in class, I ain't gonna lie to you.
I'm telling you, bro. Cause I went to UNC Charlotte, so like when I would visit,
that's like UNC Charlotte, like the perfect tweener, though. It's like the perfect tweener.
I thought so until I went and visited Keenan, bro.
Okay.
But we did G-Ho, and we was going to house party after house party, and I was like, yeah, this nigga, I wouldn't never do no homework.
Right.
Down here. Like, this
10 minutes.
Nigga getting shot.
10 minutes.
But I was like, where A&T is at in Greensboro.
Bro, hey, that's a great point, too.
You right across the street from Bennett and all black women's college. Shout out to Bennett Bell. You right across the street from them. Greensboro compared to Charlotte is not that big. You got Greensboro College right downtown. That's almost walking distance. You got UNCG right beside Greensboro College.
Right.
You still got it's maybe like Guilford College, Guilford Tech. It's still other schools other than A&T right there, bro. So you got All those schools.
That's like 5.
Yeah, and if you look at the ratio, it's more women than men at each of these schools, bro. Like,
I think it's at every school
I
though.
went to Greensboro College for like a year.
oh, word?
Yeah, for real.
You got that experience then.
Yeah, I was right down the street, and I knew people at A&T, so. But I never went to class there. I didn't know they dressed up and shit.
It's crazy, dog.
Yeah, they dress up.
Show every day.
So
Homecoming week is every day. Like homecoming week is just you basically got to empty out your closet if you're really trying to impress. But your best 7 fits Monday through Sunday, bro. That's 7.
hey, I was
All right,
broke.
tell me about the weekend. What happened on the weekends, like the party lifestyle. Keenan, you've been to UVA one weekend. It was a while ago, like my freshman year. So I know you know the difference. It's lit, but it's different though. It's different.
Yeah,
But I will say though. Go ahead, King.
Y'all was more so sliding to like the bars and everything, which it be I felt a million times safer. Like I felt a million times safer. I'm not even count. But like far as like some of the parties, especially like in like what 2017, 2016 was like everything was crazy that year. But freshman year, I went to a party. What's it called? Jail right there by
Campus Green.
So I go in the party. It's me and Jordan Dawson, Darian and Zell. Y'all remember Jordan Dawson?
Yeah.
So
the swoosh.
so we go in the back door. Keep in mind, Campus Green is not the safest area in Greensboro to be in. No cap. Like
Gun range.
Yeah, the gun range. So we walk in through the back door. They got a couch at the front door, like blocking people from going out the front and coming in the front for whatever reason. Party cool. It's a little hot in there, so you know everybody ain't got a shirt on. All of a sudden, I see a whole bunch of lights go off in a corner. Everybody screaming. So of course I'm like moving through, like shouldering people trying to get through. Get close enough, bro. They is fucking on the wall. Like they is full live, having sex on the wall right there. I don't know how he even picked Shorty up, because Shorty was not small at all. He was smaller than her. Had her up against the wall and get straight recording. Like, bro, it was low key. Shit was getting wild at some of them parties freshman year for sure. But the thing is, bro, it's always something going on in Greensboro as far as party. Because we ain't got, if A&T not really doing that much shit that night, something going on at UNCG or something going on in Greensboro in that area. So it low key can be hard to focus if you ain't that disciplined.
I got a story.
Go ahead, bro.
So, here, dog. We were staying in like the villages. I forgot what village. It was with Richmond and McCain was same way.
Yeah,
Richmond, McCain, and okay, yeah. So we were staying on the McCain side. Dog, bro. G-Ho, all my homies from Kingston came down. You feel me? You know, we chilling, and you know, everybody in our room, and then you know, we drinking or whatever, and then you know, we decide to go out or go to a house party or whatever. So I forgot what happened, bro. Like I had went back to the room because I forgot something, and like you know, everybody was sitting at this bus stop. I went out the emergency exit. Y'all remember that emergency exit? And the blue gym is right here when you go out the emergency exit. And it's like a little alleyway, and then a bus stop right here.
Yeah, I know exactly.
Y'all know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Okay, so I walk out the emergency exit, the door closed, and you know I look right, everybody chilling at the bus stop, bro, because you know they getting picked up, they trying to go downtown. Bro, I'm talking about like as soon as I turn my head, I hear 4-5 gunshots, pop, pop, pop. Everybody running towards me. I said, oh, like I'm turning around running, bro. Like I turned around running. My brother was parked in the parking lot. You feel me? So I got in the car, and you know he drove off. So you feel me? Nobody got hurt in that, from what I heard. But you know when the police report came out the next day, it was like a shootout in the circle. So like it was just like going around the circle shooting for no reason. Like so then, like a week go by,
And I hit up my brother. One like after I got out of class, and he ain't respond. So I'm like, yo, like, what's good? Like, and then he called me like maybe like 10, 15 minutes later. He was like, bro, I just got to the police station. I'm like, the police station?
To the police station?
Yeah, they called it to the police station. And he was laughing. Because I was like, why you laughing? It's serious. And he was like, bro, they had you on camera running to the car, and they thought I was a getaway car. And I said, bro, go ahead, bro. I said, are you serious, bro? He was like, yes, bro. Like, it was kind of crazy. I started laughing in there with him. But, like, that was so wild, bro. He said he seen me on camera run to the car, open the door, and he drove off. Like, I was just like, bro, that is wild, bro. Like, that was probably one of the funniest stories I had at A&T. But that was my first year, bro. Like, G-Ho. Nigga, that was so funny.
G-Station. Nigga, you was about to get locked up.
Hey,
real. My tall ass running back to the car.
Hey, so we can dive back into it, but like, I feel like when you get recruited, like you brought up earlier, Denzel, it's good to know because at both a PWI and a HBCU, coaches can BS you. Cause I mean, I don't know about y'all, but like, I felt like I got told something when coming in at A&T, and then I got there, it was like completely different. Whereas I had a more positive experience when I was at NC State. I just like came across a bylaw that I broke, so I had to transfer. So like, I like what you said, Denzel. Like, so you telling people like, don't focus on the name of the school, focus on the relationships you have with the coaches. Because like too many times, guys have like a better opportunity at school, whatever it is, but they get caught up on the name on the jersey instead of caught up what the coach is trying to do for you. And I feel like more young guys. So if you was advising, let's say, somebody in your family, a close friend's son, like, about picking a school, like, what would you tell them? Same to you, Keon, when he get done, and Keenan.
I mean, literally, though, like, you feel me? I would give them, like, a list of questions to ask the coach. You feel me? And I would just be like, bro, like, go down these list of questions. Like, they ask you questions. They interrogate you. They try to learn about you. Do the same to them. Like, you feel me? Build that relationship. And if you're comfortable, like, you feel me? You can judge your way there. Like, you got relationships with every coach, but I mean, the dynamic of your relationship with this coach could be different because it could feel more like home. Like, it's just, you just gotta like see their plan for you though. Like, the best fit for you. The best fit for you. It'll be hard. That decision is gonna be hard, but like, you feel me? I feel like you gotta talk and ask questions and interrogate them just like they interrogate you.
What about you, Keon?
I would say, just like Zell said, make sure it's somewhere you feel comfortable, you feel like you're at home, and then everybody gonna show you like the good part of school, right? They're gonna make everything look flashy. They're gonna show you the best parts of the campus, but you gotta ask them questions. So I heard the same thing every time I went or I took a visit. They'd be like, yeah, so we just signed another receiver. We just got another receiver to commit. We only got 2 spots open. You know what I'm saying? We need you to make a decision today. They try to pressure you into committing without you even thinking about it or talking it out with your parents or whatnot. Yeah. They just
they
finessing
talking like car salesmen.
So I would just say, that's all it is. So I would just say, like, observe, just be real observant. And you can tell when a coach like really genuine about you and when the coach really trying to like finesse you out of whatever the case may be. And then like if you take an official visit and you're around other players, ask them questions like how you feel about coach, how you feel about this, that, and the third, like academics or like just the team in general. And you'll get like a gist of what's going on there and how it all worked out. And let's say you go to a school. Yeah, for the most part they're normally honest. But you got like when I was at Notre Dame, like what's the head coach, Brian Kelly?
Yeah.
Like that was a great school. Like all the monuments and all that was dope. But like him as a coach, I was just like, yeah, something not right. I feel like this is a sales pitch. Like you ain't even talk to me, you know what I'm saying, most of the time. And then we get there, you're like, yeah, we love you, we want you to be here. We got 2 spots open. We need you to commit today. Like it just ain't. I felt like I was pressured. So I'm like, nah, I don't know about this. Plus it was cold. But
cold in Virginia.
Even if you do go to a school, and you don't think it worked out nowadays, I mean, you got the transfer portal. it's so easy for him just to hop into another situation within that same year and be good to go. We ain't have that at all.
I hate it, bro.
What I had to go through the transfer was OD.
I hate it, bro. I hate the transfer portal, bro, because it take away the dynamic of competing.
Yeah.
Like that, and like, you feel me? If things don't go right that first year, they gone. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
I could have jumped ship my freshman year. Like, you feel me? I started the first 2 games, and then I got benched the rest of the year. Like, wholeheartedly. In these days, I could have left, but I chose to stay. You feel me? Because I ain't that type of dude. Like, I'm a competitor. Like, I'm gonna show you that I'm good enough, or I'm better than that guy, or I should be on the field. You know, because I can make plays, and you feel me? I did that the next year. You feel me? But like, that just take away that competitive edge for everybody. Everybody just hopping in the transfer portal, bro. Like, I don't like it. And then, like, you feel me? The other thing is with the coaches, you know. So say you got recruited by this coach, and a new coach come in. He bringing his recruits in.
Facts.
You feel me? Now, now you're forced into the transfer portal. That's a whole different story. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I hate that aspect too. You feel me? So it's a lot of different things that come with college ball, which is another thing we could talk about is like NIL business. I think that is just like a getaway for the NCAA. They need to pay the people. They need to pay the players. Like,
you the show.
They need to pay the players. Like, everybody should have a flat. Like, everybody should get something, bro. Because wholeheartedly, every player don't have that name at the school. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, every player not a big name player, so them to shop their name around is not the same as somebody else. So
if you don't play
feel
quarterback,
like that was just the NCAA getting rid of some money, because they making billions off of us, bro. Like, the NCAA, the market is up here because it's way more competitive than the NBA and the NFL, because
it's
people
more
are
teams.
trying to get there.
Yeah.
Like,
and it's way more teams. It's way more revenue coming in. You got 32 teams, 30 in the NBA, so it's like what 300 something schools. So,
bro, it's way more than that, dog. It's crazy. Like, you feel me? Bro, they make billions of dollars off of us, bro.
Oh, facts.
They not getting a dime. They gotta shop themselves around. They shouldn't have to do that, bro. They gotta focus on school. So now
it's about to change. It's about to change though.
Now you got them shopping themselves around. You got them taking classes. You got them trying to play football, trying to get on the field. Like, and they trying to live a social life. They still young at the same time. They acting like they in the NFL and college. They shouldn't have to do that.
It used to kill me when people used to be like, "Oh, that football, basketball players only get paid in college. They get a scholarship," and I'm like, that if a regular student getting a scholarship for academics, football player is playing football all the time. They practicing. They doing 2-a-days. You can't work no damn job and play football on collegiate level.
Not at all.
Yeah, one thing I didn't know was, bro, like, it's no off season when you play college football, because as soon as the year over with, you might get to go to home for like a week or something. You gotta come back winter workouts, and then it's spring ball, then it's summer camp, then it's fall camp, then it's a season, and you do it all over again. It's like no off button.
Bro, think about me though. Think about me.
Oh, you play basketball.
Not even trying to brag, bro. Think about me, dog.
Ooh. Yeah, you really had no.
Dog,
talk about that. Yeah.
My hardest.
What was your normal day like during the summer? Because you had to stay. Yeah. You had to stay.
My hardest summer was my freshman summer. Literally, I did so much my summer, my freshman summer, like session, bro. When I got there, I was working out for basketball and football. So my normal day, I had 2 classes. So I would wake up, go to weights. After weights, I would go to class. After weights, class, I would go to 707. After the 707, I would go to basketball workouts.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
How did you not get injured?
Bro. I did have my fair share of injuries, but that was on the back end. But when I was young, I mean, I was going, bro. And
Hell
then,
nah.
bro, but like this is the thing though. You feel me? I was training. You know, I had the East West game my freshman year, so I went to the East West game. Then I also went to the Dominican Republic my freshman year. So I went to the Dominican Republic. We played like three exhibition games overseas. That was a great experience. So then, soon as I got back from the Dominican Republic, like bro, like as soon as I got off the plane, the next day I was in football practice.
And you still got to study, do your classes and all that other stuff?
Yes.
And that's why they should get paid.
Bro, how was your mental health during that time? Like,
I was good, bro. I was a competitor. I mean, I'm a pretty level headed guy.
Yeah.
You feel me? I use sports to get away from all of the extra. You feel me?
So like,
you feel me? Like, I'm a pretty level headed guy. I don't really like store a lot of stuff up here. You know, when I do, you feel me? It come out like when I'm being competitive. Like, I don't think about none of that. This is like getaway. You feel me? I think about that when the game over. That's how I play. You feel me? But I was pretty level headed then, and you know, I was young. You feel me? That's the other thing. Like, but throughout college, my freshman summer session was the hardest. Like, that was the hardest time of my life, bro. Like, cause I was here and I was there and I was here and I was there. I remember, I literally only missed like one basketball practice, and the only reason I missed because I overslept.
Dang. I mean,
And bro,
bet.
like I literally like ran. Like I woke up, I was like, oh my god, like it was an individual workout, bro. Like my coach was like standing in the gym, dribbling the ball, like in the middle of the gym. And I was like, oh, I woke up, you know, like I ran there, like bro, it was crazy. It was at night too. Ran in there. He was like, are you good? I was like, yeah, I'm straight. I was like, I'm straight. Let's go, let's get it. He was like, man, go back to your room, bro. I was like, what you mean go back to my room? I'm ready. He was like, man, you good, you good. He was like, I already know what you did like throughout the whole day, like, you feel me? Like some coaches understand, you know, some coaches, other coaches would have worked me out, you feel me?
Yeah.
Hey,
But
I'd have
like,
worked you out.
he understood, like he was just like, yo, man, priority football, you on football scholarship, so I understand. This is your first practice you missed. I ain't tripping. You feel me? I see you ran here, I see you got here, and you told me what happened. You ain't lied to me, so you good. I'm like, all right, bet. So I went back to my room, went back to sleep.
So did your football coaches like? Did they give you any slack? All right, we know he playing basketball. He going back and forth. We gonna cut his reps a little bit, or did they be on some like, nah, you here? You on the team? You gonna get your reps in? We don't care how you feel.
No, they didn't cut me any slack, bro. And I did love them for that though, cause you know they make their little jokes. That's the other thing about HBCU coaches. Like you feel me? I feel like you have a more relationship with your like coaching staff. You feel me? Cause me and my position coach, my freshman year, I ain't really get along with him too well. Yeah, but Keenan know, cause this is the same guy. All right, so let me give y'all a perspective. And this is what I mean. So, like, back to recruiting, bro. This dude sat right here in my living room, right beside me. You feel me? He talking with my family, bro. You feel me? We eating dinner at my crib, bro. He came to see a basketball game, bro. Like, you feel me? Like, I'm not even, like, this is basketball. He's my receiver coach when I come in. Him and the head coach came to see me. He's sitting right here. Yeah, we want you, man. You'll be a great aspect to our team, man. That jump ball, man. I just love the way you do that. I love your effort. This, that, and the third. Butter me up. All that, bro. All right. So now, when I get there, like I said, I'm up here when I get there. I'm making plays, I'm competing, I'm competing. Like, I'm making plays. Like, everybody on defense will tell you that I made plays my freshman year, bro. I start the first two games. Then I get benched. And Keenan can tell you, that meeting, when he, like, switched, like, because it was me and DB that was starting. And we were the slower receivers, but we would always catch the ball. That's the only thing we knew how to do. ball. We were big. We were kind of like bigger bodies, but we caught the ball. So that meeting, like after that practice, when you could tell that they had a conversation with like the head coach, he was just like Keyes, look at how you running right here. Why are you running like that? Like, look at you. Like, what is that? I'm just like, are you serious right now? He was like, yeah, I don't think I'm going to go with you this week. You feel me? I'm going to go here. I'm just like,
Start talking about this nigga posture and shit, bro.
Bro, he went left, bro. I'm just like, all right, bro. He was just like, look at the way you running. Like, you can't even run. I was like, you recruited me. You know exactly how I ran. Like, you feel me? This is the same thing you seen on film. This is nothing different. You feel me? Like, why is it switching up now? Whole time, he done had a conversation with the head coach, and he wants speed on the field. I know I ain't the fastest. You know I ain't the fastest. You feel me? But I'm making the plays. And the crazy thing is, we won our first 2 games. That's what happened when, me and DB got benched. Production went down because everybody was fast, but they couldn't catch.
Right.
But, like, let's not talk about freshman year because that, boy, if I see him, boy, I get mad, boy. I get so mad.
Yeah, relationship with your coach, everything.
We all got a coach like that, though, freshman year. Kind of get on your nerves a little bit.
Hey, my coach was solid.
Bro. Yeah, but I was so ready for basketball season after freshman year, bro. Like, literally, though, it was crazy. After the last game, we played Central at home my freshman year. Literally, right after the game, I had my bags packed. In the locker room.
Dang.
Yeah, bro. Right after the game, on the plane, Georgia Tech.
Dang. So, we talking about coaching right now. Kind of want to throw a little curveball. Can we talk about briefly? I want everybody to answer this question for everybody. Can we talk about Deion Sanders and his impact on HBCU football? And my question to y'all after y'all answer that is: do y'all think HBCU football or sports period will ever catch up with the PWI? Because we just had 2 5-star commits to where Jackson State where Deion is at. So do y'all see that changing or going that way, or do y'all still think it's gonna remain the same? I'll answer after y'all. So y'all go ahead.
History repeats itself.
So
I'll say that. That's all I'm gonna say. History repeats itself. They took us from these schools. You feel me?
Facts.
We was going to these schools at first.
Facts.
They took us from these schools to put us where the white people at. I don't mean to make it like racial. Where the white people at? Where the money at? You feel me? It's gonna repeat itself. Once everybody come back home, who they gonna come see? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Y'all think everybody gonna buy into doing that though?
That's my
everybody not going. It's gonna take a while. It's gonna take a while, but
a while as in 10 years, 20 years, what?
Shit, bro. However long it takes, bro. It just need to happen. It really need to happen. Cause I love
to see it happen, bro.
That again?
I love to see it happen. My biggest thing is, bro, it's gonna come down to like where the power is at. The power is in
the money
and views. So
that's where they're going.
Like if everybody realized that as like the black community, and we start getting some of these players to go to these black schools, and we actually support it and put our money into it, the money is gonna dictate everything. We put our money into it, more kids is gonna come into black schools. We're gonna get contracts with CBS or ABC, and we're gonna get televised, and it'll change the game forever. But it's really on us, the support and the money, because the kids gonna go where the money goes, bro. Because like, think about when you was 15, bro. You watching some of these games on TV. You want to be in those big stadiums. You want to make those big time plays in those games and be on TV so your family can see you, so other people can see you, so you can get like the notoriety, everything like that. So if HBCUs get to that level, it'll never go back to where it is now.
Just need the players though, and that's gonna take time.
It is for sure.
It's literally like the players got to get out of that. I gotta go here to get there.
Yeah, I mean, one thing about NFL, NBA, if you talented, they're gonna find you. So
Yeah, it's gonna take like the top
Everybody,
10 type players to do
exactly.
it.
they're gonna have to
Everybody
win
don't
there
think
too.
like that though. Everybody don't think like that. If you good enough, they'll find you.
Question.
Exactly.
So we was talking about NIL and everything like that. So as far as that helping us get some of these African American athletes back at these HBCUs, is that gonna hurt or help? Because at first I'm sitting here thinking, I'm like, all right, if they're going to HBCUs over these PWIs for athletics, they're more likely to get more money if they go to the PWIs. So when it come down to recruiting, like if I'm a kid, I'm 18, I got scholarships to Clemson and Georgia Tech and all these other schools, and I also been getting pushed to go to an HBCU, and then all of a sudden Clemson come in, they like, hey, if you come here, we're gonna get you a
$1 million
deal with this and that. I don't think they're gonna get that the same to the same extent at an HBCU. I mean, yeah, if you got Deion Sanders helping you, you're gonna get. I seen him like some of the reports on how he helping kids get NIL deals, but it's gonna be hard for you to be 18 and you turning down a $500,000 NIL deal with Georgia Tech versus coming to a HBCU. So do y'all think that's gonna hurt or help in the long run?
I think it's gonna hurt it because I mean the one thing about and I've been at a PWI, Keon, you can attest to this. They open up their book. They be writing those big checks to these athletic programs to the school. I'm not talking about $1,000. I'm talking about $20,000. You be hearing it when you go to these banks. I mean, they be writing these fat checks, bro. And these boosters are the same ones that's gonna be basically like throwing money at these kids to go. Like, and his back when we talked about earlier, I feel like the black community they love football. They love their rivalries. Like North Carolina Central versus A&T stuff like that. But the rest of the games, it ain't like everybody coming out and watching the game. And the other school is like that. No matter who you playing on that Saturday, then they gonna throw the money at these kids, and I feel like that's gonna pull. Cause like I don't care how like much you love HBCUs. Let's keep it hot. Most black kids don't come from money, and we 70% of the sport. So if you know what I'm saying, if you play quarterback or something, Ohio State offer you $1 million, and you got a couple HBCUs that you like, but you ain't gonna get that money there. Where you gonna go so you can help your family? Oh, I'm gonna go get this $1 million deal. Like one dude at Texas got a Lamborghini deal, NIL deal. Like I just I'm not throwing shade, but I feel like you're not gonna get there, A&T. You're not gonna get there.
That's been happening though under the table.
Oh yeah, it's just legal now. It's definitely been happening.
Hey, wait and see what Alabama finna do, man. Because Alabama been doing this a lot under the table, and it's all finna come to light, bro. But I really don't think it's. I'm happy like these young dudes getting money at a young age, but at the same time, you 18, 19 years old with all this money, I don't know how it's gonna work.
Do you know what's gonna happen though? It's gonna put them on the back burner though, cause they don't. I said it's gonna put them on the back burner. And the reason why I say that is because they don't know how to use it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like, okay, so let's put it in perspective. I'm a young guy. I'm 18, and you feel me? I got a sneaker fetish, bro. Like I love sneakers, bro. Like
I was about to. Let me ask you something real quick, bro.
Go ahead.
Do you got 2 pair of gold medal fours?
Gold? Are you talking about KDs?
Yeah.
No.
I see one right there. What's that pair behind you?
Right here?
Up top. Nah, up top. Turn
right
to the left. The one beside it.
Right there.
Nah, those and then the one over here. Beside where you was just pointing.
Oh, these the only 2 that go
Beside it.
Oh, right here?
Yeah.
These choppers.
Oh, okay.
Choppers. Yeah.
That plotting on you.
I was like, he got 2 pair of gold medal fours.
No.
Nah, I like shoes too. That's why I was peeping.
Yeah. See,
we definitely about to go there in a minute though, for sure.
But that's my thing though. Like, all right, it's a bet. So this is what I'm saying though. If I'm a young-minded 18-year-old, if I'm not smart, I'm blowing that bread, bro. I'm blowing it.
All right, time out. But at the same time, okay, think about your parents. I know my parents is not gonna just have $500,000 in my on my account. Like some of that they're gonna take some of that, not to spend, but they're gonna be like, we not letting you have all that. Bro.
That is your
Oh,
bread.
I'm 18. If you 18, that's your bread. They can't.
That
Ain't
is
nothing
your
they can
bread,
say.
bro.
Like if you,
Keenan,
yeah.
you telling me you gonna let your parents, take that money from you?
Nah, they should give it to you.
I'm not saying they're gonna take it,
bro.
I'm not saying I'm gonna let them take it. They're gonna talk me out of having $500,000 in my account right then. They're gonna be like, you need to save it. You need to put this over here. I'm gonna have bread, but I'm not gonna have that whole.
I'm gonna hit my mom in the face with a stack and be like, chill.
Okay, yeah, you do that. You want to.
They should give it to you in like pieces.
I get.
And on top of that, hold on.
You know, people from the trench, bro. People from the trench, like I ain't from the trenches.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that I am. People from the trenches not thinking like that. They get that money. I'm talking about. They go to strip clubs, bro.
Splurge.
I mean,
Hey, what was my boy from the?
And that's what some of them doing. Some of them are doing that, and some of them are smart. And it's like you getting, a little bit of both.
And it's gonna get to the point to where like the NFL not even the goal no more because I'm making millions in college.
I can just stay here for years.
No more.
There you go.
Think about it. We leave from Kannapolis and you go to whatever school you go to. You're around all these different girls. Now you make millions. Like all this is new to you, bro. At a young age.
And you like
you was already making wild decisions without the money.
Just cause
you low key, you're not even.
I got him.
You're not even the same herd. Say what?
Y'all heard about Sam Hurd?
Nah.
The gay dude?
Nah.
No, bro.
He think about Sam Smith.
No, bro.
Nah, bro. Sam Hurd, the dude that used to play for the Cowboys, and he was like a kingpin.
Oh yeah. I didn't talk about
My bad.
Hold on, what position he played?
He a corner, right?
I don't know what you're talking about, big dog.
Oh yeah. I know.
Talk about that. Hold on.
Yeah,
y'all ain't never seen that? Oh yeah, you gotta look at that documentary, bro. It was this.
Where's it at?
It's on YouTube.
What's it called?
You just look up Sam Hunt. He played for the Cowboys.
Hunt?
Yeah. Back when Miles Austin played.
Miles Austin, number 19.
Yeah.
Good days. The good days.
It was great days.
Nah,
He was not really bad, but yeah, good days.
Y'all always been ass.
He was the one that was gonna get Miles Austin contract. Miles Austin was his backup. Then he got hurt, and they wasn't gonna re-sign him. They tried to offer him a low ball contract, so he started selling major weight, and he got caught up.
Oh,
he got sentenced to.
Y'all know what's crazy though? Have y'all seen the? I think it was a 30-30 for Marvin Harrison.
Oh yeah, I seen, bro. I don't know. I'm not saying no on camera.
Bro.
I ain't saying nothing on camera.
Oh my God!
We talk about it off camera.
You never would have thought.
What happened?
Hey, I don't want to say. Hey,
he was selling too.
And he was doing He was doing more than selling.
He from Florida, right?
Yes.
He was doing more than selling.
He was doing. Derek got somebody too, don't he?
Hey, I ain't saying nothing. I don't know nothing.
I'm gonna have to watch
I don't know
that.
neither.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Hey, bro, but like, yo, y'all gotta watch that 30 for 30, bro.
I think
they took it off though, honestly.
They might have.
I looked
Check
it up
that out,
the other
bro.
day. I looked it up the other day. It was gone, bro. Cause
I like the 30 for 30s.
Think about it though. Think about how much they talk about Reggie Wayne, and they don't even talk about Marvin Harrison, though.
It's a reason.
It's a reason. You feel me? Like Marvin Harrison is out here.
He was a dog though.
He was all time, definitely all time great. All right, so we're coming towards the end of the podcast real quick. We want to transition, you know what I'm saying, to fashion. Denzel, you just started a page a couple months ago where you sell vintage clothing. Can you talk about that for a minute for our followers, for your followers, so try to get your stuff out there? Can you tell us what you're doing and what made you want to do that?
Basically, I'm the type of person, I don't like to go where everybody going for. You feel me? So I just wanted to share that with everybody else. You feel me? So like what I sell, I try to find, like pieces that are rare. Like, some pieces are common because it's hype, but like most of my pieces are like rare.
Thanks.
So like back here, I got like an inside out Duke, like I got like an inside out like Duke crew neck.
What size is it?
It's extra large.
Never mind.
But you feel me? I'm gonna take care of y'all though. Like for this, for everybody, I want y'all to send me y'all sizes, and I'm gonna get y'all like one piece for y'all favorite team, and y'all just tell me what type of piece y'all want. Y'all want like a hat,
Oh, bet.
a t-shirt, a hoodie,
Hey, Les.
or whatever.
My
So,
God.
so like y'all, that like I'll do that for y'all. Y'all, this is basically like free promo. So you feel me? Like this is free promo.
Yeah, that's love.
So y'all feel me? Y'all send me y'all sizes or whatever y'all want. Y'all want just a hat? Send me y'all want a hat for this, and a t-shirt for this team and something like that. But basically, I just wanted to share my passion. Just to have pieces that people don't have. You feel me? Like I'm never the type of person that go for what everybody like. And I wore some stuff the other day. I wore something the other day, and people was like, "What shoes do you have on, bro? Like, what are those? Those are like space boots." Like, I done heard that so many times. You feel me? And I'm just like, bro, you wouldn't know, like, cause it's just different.
Fact. I would say you do got a different taste, cause like sometimes like I said, I'll be like, what is that? And you like educate me, and you show me how much more of a sneakerhead you are now. And I'm a big sneakerhead. I love sneakers, but like we were talking about yesterday, was you had the low 15s, and I was like, I ain't know they made those. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I never seen those before. So you do got a different taste, and I think that's unique to your brand, and I think you can really take it somewhere. You just gotta like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna start helping you promote. You know what I'm saying? Because I think what you're doing could be big. I think, you know what I'm saying? We had a talk. We had somebody on our last show, show before last, talking about business. So like, just start coming more business minded, and we gonna do what we can to help you. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I like where it's going. I like fashion. You want like one of the dudes who are like, you know what I'm saying? I don't really care about a lot of niggas' opinions when it comes to my sneakers, but I do care. I would say I care about you because you're a sneakerhead. You know what I'm saying? So
I don't care at all though. That's my thing. You feel me?
Yeah, cause we be lighting you up.
You gotta wear what you like, bro.
Yes.
And that's the thing. I'm gonna show y'all the shoes they was talking about too.
Don't pull out them Kobe's.
You still got them Adidas? With
Them
the
Kobe's. Oh my! I hate
That's the
that.
T-Max, right?
Nah, these the Kobe too.
Them the Kobe. Them Kobe. We lit him up.
Everybody lit me up, bro.
Hey, I gotta fuck with them off the real. Cause they Kobe. I gotta fuck with them.
Man, I'm a Kobe them in the trash can.
You got any fashion inspiration?
What's up?
You got them Adidas that we was talking about a long time ago with the string. Show them.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, I'm sorry, but that's some bullshit.
Hold on.
Fire. Stop playing.
Now you can. What's crazy though? You can really freak them with a fit.
Those are dope, bro.
Like you can really freak them with a fit.
What size is it? What size are they?
What size you working on?
14.
Oh yeah, these you. They're 14.
Ooh.
Those dope, bro.
Yeah, you can like just looking at them like by themselves. I'm like, I don't know, but with the right fit on, bro, them will go stupid.
Yeah, bro. Look at the tongue, bro. Like it's crazy.
Hard. That's hard.
It's crazy.
You got a pair of Bapes?
But they don't make Bapes in 14s.
For real?
They don't, bro. I've been looking, bro.
That's discrimination, bro.
Hey Pat, you asked him a good question though. What did he said that you had any fashion inspiration?
Who's some of your fashion inspirations, if you have any?
Jerry Lorenzo.
Yeah.
I like all Fear of God. All his Fear of God shit, bro. These.
Yeah.
Yeezy, of course.
Yeah.
My favorite shoe I got of him is these.
What's your favorite J's?
Nah, he got the high school dropout Bapes. Those probably the best Bape.
Oh, bro. Oh my God, they cost so much money though. I don't got that.
Yeah, they might got him in a 13, bro. You might have to wear no socks.
My toes gonna be curled up, boy. God.
What's your favorite J's?
Favorite J's is 10.
Easy.
I got like 4 or 5 pair of 10s.
Let me see, bro.
The 10s?
The Shadow 10.
The 11's the GOAT. 11s and 4s.
11s and 13s, bro.
13s?
Big green 11s.
I got that same pair.
Yeah.
These from 94 though.
Bro, they the most comfortable too.
Yeah, these from
94. Over the ones?
These from 94.
Those the ones Scottie Pippen pointed on the bottom of his shoe and was like, "Come back."
You feel me?
Oh, word.
Those L going in the stash, boy. Oh yeah. Those hard.
These are hard.
Yeah, that was hard. 10 still ain't better than 11 though.
Yeah, they are.
They ain't not.
So Zell, on your page, do you sell shoes too, or you just sell clothes? Okay.
Y'all see the color of these?
Light blue and navy.
Yeah, they see it.
It like
I like the 13s. I like the 13s the best.
it like some BS.
I'm with you, Pat. 11s and 13s the best to me.
11 and 4.
All right, so let me ask you
13s
this.
comfortable as hell too.
Let me ask you this, Zell. All right, you said like Kanye one of your inspirations and stuff. Yeah, them tough too. If real quick,
What was those Bordeaux?
What else is yeah?
if you're blowing up, would you sell like shoes? Like say you got your own type of shoe and clothes, would you be selling it for as much as Yeezy sells some of his stuff for, or would you try to, appeal a little bit more to the people and not hit
Them
their
Shaq prices.
Not Shaq prices, but a little I wouldn't hit people in the head.
Mid range, okay. That honestly, that's like I kind of fuck with Yeezy and I kind of don't as far as like him selling like a T-shirt for $325, bro. Like
You gotta understand where Yeezy came from.
He did have a good explanation for that though, Keenan.
what was it? Because I don't know.
I'll send you the link to the video.
Look at the documentary. Look at how many people counted him out. Like, look at how many people told him no.
Hey, I gain more respect for him.
He got hella yeses right now, bro.
Yeah.
He got hella yeses. He done been through that. I get that. Now it's time to start, leveling out. Like that's how I feel. Maybe 150 instead of the 325 because it ain't like this nigga really need the bread. Nigga got all the money he need.
I mean, he don't need for nothing right now.
Yeah, so
But he did say he wanted Yeezy to be an affordable shoe for everybody.
That is it need to be though.
I can't
but
afford
it ain't even that no more. It's not Yeezy anymore. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Facts.
It's not Yeezy because wholeheartedly his shoe is affordable. It's the resale market that's
Facts.
making it not affordable.
Exactly.
That's a whole different topic.
They killing the game, bro.
It's a
That
whole
kills the
different
shoe
topic.
game for me. That's why y'all don't see me buying all these new shoes.
Yeah,
You know what
because
I'm
if
saying?
you don't win on sneakers,
That's
it's
why I
over.
go for that's why I go for all the older stuff because you feel me, it's at regular price and I'm not paying like some shoes, I do pay a little grip for because it's a shoe I really like. But wholeheartedly I don't pay too much for some of my kicks.
All right, bet. We coming up on 2 minutes, so I want to give you the floor a little bit more as far as talking about what you got going on with your vintage collection and stuff. So anything you got to say to the people as far as where you see this going, anything like that?
So basically in the next month or two, I want to start doing like a mystery bundle for like people. So like if people inquire for like if people inquire for like a mystery bundle, like I would just need like their sizes and the teams that they want in the bundle and how many pieces for like a set price. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's just gonna be me, setting up the prices, setting up how many pieces. It's just gotta be me, like, really like, getting some experience doing it. And I have done it a couple of times. I've done it for my brother and a couple of like my other homies. And they can, share like, their experience with me. But that's really where I'm looking to go. I feel like that's gonna be the main thing for me.
All right.
Hey, we definitely gonna be here to support you like 100% of the way. We gotta get you back on here another time. But before we go, man, what's your number one podcast right now?
For the city, man, I give it to y'all. Y'all alright, man. Y'all alright, even though y'all kind of lame.
Hey man, we appreciate you. We appreciate you coming on the show, man. Hey, we're gonna tag all his information down below. Y'all please support going there. He sells the women, men's, unisex. So you're going there, man. This For the City podcast. Hey, shout out to NCANT. Shout out FAMU. Shout out Virginia, Charlotte, UNCG, and NC State Wolfpack, man. We out.